known. Procreation groundbreaking inventions to shaping industries. Today we'll dive into the lives of 5 incredible Ethiopians making a global impact. Most 14-year-old boys spend their time playing video games or skateboarding, but not Haven Buckler. He spent the last year developing a bar of soap that could drink skin cancer. It was a winning entry. A thing annual 3M Young Scientists Challenge, considered one of the top science and engineering competitions for 5th through 8th graders. Imagine being 15 years old and already on the path to changing how we treat one of the world's deadliest seasons. That's human. Became a curious boy from Annandale, Virginia, recently named Time's 2024 Kid of the Year for his remarkable innovation. Human created a bar of soap designed to treat skin cancer. Born in Ethiopia, his inspiration came from watching laborers working onto the harsh sum. He wanted to create an affordable, accessible solution to help those who face long-term exposure to home for UVA rays. Issue infused with cancer-fighting ingredients isn't just about cleaning, it's about hope, it's about saving lives. HERSO is KISS, which stands for Skin Cancer Treating. So is basically this compound-based bar of soap that's charge of different cancer-fighting chemicals help treat different forms of skin cancer. Pretty much the way that it works is it uses this drug called image as a codant links, and it wraps around the base nanoparticle, and the concept appears that even though the soaps and so will be washed away by the soap, there will still be all of them additional components stuck there by the live based, a particle that is kind of a more new and novel approach to fighting skin. Kids. My Osgood from story is one of perseverance. Born in Ethiopia, we fled to the United States as a young boy, escaping the hardships of a refugee camp. The adversity he faced doesn't stop with we wrote the best-selling memoir of Beatles and Angels, sharing his powerful journey from a refugee camp, graduating from Harvard University. Today, tomorrow, he is not only an author but also a motivational speaker, inspiring thousands to believe in themselves no matter where they come from. He was determined to make the most of every opportunity. It went from a refugee camp to graduating from Harvard Law. We became a successful entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker, sharing his story and inspiring people all over the world. My always journey teaches us that resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build brick by brick through hardship and determination. Most people source their inspiration or the other girl abstract about the size, and usually comes out of some challenge that they to do something that was really difficult for them. And as you know from my book, I was in a refugee camp for 3 years as a kid in Sudan, had the opportunity to come to this country by family, grew up outside of Chicago, learn English with the school system, and there was a really tough time. I had drew my childhood were, and I didn't know it. Sometimes you don't know you're believed to later on, where I can look back and I realize I just bought so little of. I didn't have any confidence by the and look like other kids. I was living on low income housing. I'll come in, and if you to said he now be able or you, I'm actually because do have a lot of said I was the like I'm just I don't offer much to the world. Doctors Tessina Haley is a name you might not have heard yet, but her work is revolutionizing how we think about energy. Born in Ethiopia and now a world-renowned scientist, Tessina has dedicated her life to creating sustainable energy solutions. A groundbreaking research on fuel cells has the potential to change the way we power our lives, making energy more efficient and environmentally friendly. Dr. Seuss is a pioneer in solid oxide fuel cells generation clean electricity. Work could revolutionize how we are our lives. She's a passionate advocate for diversity in STEM, so next time you flip on a light switch, remember Dr. says how she's a shining example of brilliance, region, determination. Very important. It Kimmel get Brew Day I assist. Can we get Brew has always been a voice for those who often go unheard of this year. Korean-American computer scientists timid its worth and artificial intelligence I as race crucial questions about ethics, bias and Spanish and technology. Researchers exposed how AI systems can unintentionally reinforce harmful stereotypes, particularly against marginalized groups. After Cool Eating, Google's ethical AI team to Minute now continues to advocate for diversity and church of the importance of building AI systems that serve everyone equally. In a bold move, she criticized Google's approach to AI ethics, which led to a highly publicized and controversial exit from the company. Despite the shift back to mean it remains a leading voice for diversity and furnish and technology, continuing to advocate for responsible AI practices and shaping the future of the industry. No president to Venezuelans up and new cut them up and going. Your Microsoft research that almost artificial intelligence source of are scheduled to go, but as a postdoctoral Yemen, there's another going to get us to get now that I'm going to another to move by the item on the engine and that's about an origin of the in 100 injured and that's going to college. Humans, I'm going to run of the 20 for a couple of to Stanford University of Electrical Engineering. No, it must have to go on and my doctorate degree only appears you're to go on cause you look at all I can be a Stanford University but electrical engineering, but it's a very broad kind of brandy as it wasn't always the case that I think that There's always the languished issue way that people use in order to color settle our products or hype up too many of their products. The last page, so that is currently in my view what has been branded as artificial intelligence. It's very interesting because there, in my opinion, there is this deliver it. A brandy as of artificial told us that going on so that people are confused by the capabilities of the systems that are being built as cut. Artificial tells us right so far, says we even see these papers that say that computers can now identify skin cancer with superhuman performance, that they're better than his idea, which is really not true. Rides a scientist, those cells are engaging in this kind of hype. In corporations in themselves are engaging this kind of hype. I'm so about all the queen of bridal country when I'm a bit of move from Ethiopia to the United States. Little did she know that she would forever change the fashion world. Struggling to find a simple wedding dress for own wedding, I'm Sale decided to design own, and from there she became a trailblazer in bridal fashion, known for minimalist yet elegant design. Firm founded her own fashion house, transforming the bridal industry with her modern and understated gowns influences. One of the most respected designers in the world, and her legacy continues to inspire aspiring designers everywhere. And File a Better House designs were a breath of fresh air in the world of puffy princess style. Go! I'm Shelley. Stories a reminder to sometimes the best way to fill a void is to create something yourself. And in the process she built an empire, inspiring countless brides and changing the face of bridal fashion forever. Hot television celebrity wearing it, it just uses always. It always amazes me to this day, and I'm so grateful to really cared recognition, and especially when it comes to a wedding